Welcome back, my dark niece, to my dark kingdom, and today we're back to Akiba's beat, also ruled by me by Knife51 with a K. I messed that up. And we're back to Akiba's beat like always. And today, where we left off, well, we destroyed the clockwork delusion, but everything's still continuing on. Time, for some reason, still continuing on past 24. Which, I guess in the rules means you have to after 2359 has to go back to 1. But either way, this is where we're at. And we got all the way up to UBX to see what's happening, and as you can see, our party members over there, but also something new has happened. This big ass thing has appeared. I don't know what happened, but something has taken over this thing. I don't know whether it's the DAB, possibly, or something else. So let's go see what's going on and start the storyline. This final storyline. Let's go.
Look at the building. Those delusions look as strong as ever.
Yep.
Not that you'd know it looking at all the people gathering around. Nobody seems too disturbed about all this.
And that's a delusion, all right.
Alright, nobody can see it. Oh, man.
What the hell is the DAB trying to do here?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
They've never shown themselves in public before, have they?
Yeah, their existence is something of a national secret.
Well, the time has arrived for them to do something.
So why a press conference? Why now?
Well, obviously it's because, remember during the storyline that they said they wanted to control the delusion, so they finally did it. That's what I think.
Could there be some sort of connection between this delusion and the ones that revived themselves? Looks like it's starting.
Okay. Sorry, I had to move my headset.
This is a special announcement from the Delusory Administration Bureau.
Kurosaki? Why? How?
He's healed up.
You may be confused right now, and we understand that. Allow me to begin with the basics. At this time, Akiba has been chosen to be a delusion sanctuary. It's been true of every era, from prehistory to modern day. Delusions lurked beneath every great event. But people got lazy and began taking a few too many shortcuts, spilling gallons of blood before even taking the time to dry their teary eyes. So it became necessary to put an end to history as we knew it. And in order to begin writing a new history, even in the face of humiliation for my ideals, I chased them to the ends of the earth. That is my delusion. And you may tell me my delusion is a bit much if you'd like. But I will believe in it until my dying day.
Okay. All according to Kaikaku. Well, that's the end of this. Well, whatever, yep. So, basically, we start off like this, and it seems that he has a delusion to do something here. To change the fabric of history, I guess. Let's continue on. Chapter 16. To each a tomorrow.
As a delusion sanctuary, our duty will be preserving and protecting delusions both in Akiba and across the world. Delusions are a privilege granted to all living beings, and serve as a guidepost to the realization of inimitable ideals. That said, they are a precious resource, and by protecting them, we hope to serve as a foundation for global development.
What the hell does preserving delusions mean? That's what I'd like to know.
Uh-huh.
Why? How? Kurosaki should be... He's...
Seems our director's not somebody who dies so easily.
Yep.
If you've been disquieted by the appearance of an hour after midnight, by all means, come and talk to us in person. And please, do not panic. We at the Delusory Administration Bureau want nothing more than to keep you safe. We will look after not just your personal safety, but the peace of the world at large.
Okay, so basically, he's basically one of those villains whose ideals wants to make everything happy. He's not really a villain. Basically, just think of him as Thanos or any other character in anime. Well, Thanos is not anime, but Thanos is been memed at this point. But think of him as one of those characters that wants to bring good to the world by their reasons of a good.
A world in which delusions can be realized will be a world of ideals, where war is a thing of the past. Do you not wish to see this world for yourselves? Then join us and embrace a future where neither tears nor blood will ever have to be spilled again. The invitation extends to every last one of you on the streets of Akiba, as you have been chosen by delusion.
We're chosen beings? For real?
Trust me. Yeah, trust me. Akiba's like a whole bunch place. Yeah, chosen beings. Akiba. Everyone, chosen beings, I guess.
Oh, that's super jiggy.
No, it's not true.
Well, it's happening.
Why have things turned out like this?
I have no idea. All I know is they succeeded in creating a thing, and now the illusions will now rule the world.
But this is no longer the Akihabara you know. It has been reborn thanks to the efforts of a solitary group. That's right. They transformed a day that kept repeating into a day that will never end. Every single one of them wished for this. Wished with all they had.
Is he talking about us?
Well, it has to be at this point.
That can't be right.
Yeah, we're not the ones that want this. We want this to end.
And now, I introduce you to the man behind this delusion. The man who's truly taken up the mantle, so to speak.
So who is it?
Though I do believe you all already know him. I speak, of course, of the Pink Cape Delusion Contractor, Cannon.
Okay, here's the one of the cans that will help him. There we go.
Allow me to guide you to a wonderful delusion, sweeter even than your wildest dreams.
Take heart, everyone. We at the Delusory Administration Bureau have recruited the ultimate authority on delusion.
Cannon! How?
Well, remember, it's a bunch of them, so this is the one that helps them.
I think I'm starting to get it. The one we saw Kasuga kill was a decoy. A fake.
Okay, yeah, so fake. So Kasuga killed the fake.
You think Cannon made the double?
Probably.
The Delusory Administration Bureau thanks you for your attention to our special announcement. But before we go, let's give the wonderful people responsible for this spectacle another hand, shall we?
They've been playing us this whole time.
They were letting us do this, and eventually we helped them in the end.
We've been had.
They tricked us.
Damn it.
We were all just a pawn in their game, so the DB were letting us do this while making us think that they were going to hunt us down. So in the end, they were basically leading us to a certain point. But the real question is that the canon we met?
From a time loop to a never-ending day, huh?
More than likely.
That's why Cannon lured us in back there.
He was trying to make us dream up a delusion where this day never ended.
So that's the canon so that was the canon that was helping them.
And I fell for it. I just kept thinking, I wish things could stay like this forever.
And Cannon contracted it out into a fully fledged delusion.
We were all tricked beyond belief to think that that canon was a canon that would help them.
And all because I hesitated.
Don't act like you're the only one who wanted that, Tachibana. You're not that special a snowflake.
It's true that.
That's right. I thought the same thing. I didn't want to forget, so I didn't want the day to end.
Basically, all of you combined created this thing.
Who has no thumbs and thought the same thing? This guy.
Yep.
Me too.
And I felt the same way, of course.
I guess you could say I did too.
I didn't.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Honestly, I was fine either way.
Warms my heart, really.
Yep. In the end, we all wanted this day to end, and I thought that was going to be the end of the gameplay, but I guess not.
But why? Why would the pink-caped freak contract out a delusion to make the day go on forever?
Maybe he wanted to be immortal?
I think the little lady's right. It had to have been a form of self-preservation. He just wanted to exist forever.
So maybe he's not an avatar after all.
Probably, I guess.
It was probably instinctual. He doesn't know any other way to live.
So we're stuck in a day that never ends? How is that different from a time loop day?
It's not. Because time will continue to move forward. Yeah. The thing is, the time loop will repeat itself. This one, it will continue to move forward.
A time-looped day is just the same day repeating itself over and over again.
Yep.
Okay, and a day that never ends?
Never ends! Basically, time continues to move forward. Keep up, Yamato.
I don't know.
It is obvious!
Huh?
Well, I do know one thing, or I might. This is very fresh intel, so I haven't yet been able to corroborate it. Supposedly, we're completely trapped here in Akiba.
For the time being. But, yeah. But for now, this is Akiba. Unfortunately, once this plan succeeds, it's gonna be the entire world.
Why?
Akihabara is the only part of the world stuck in this particular day. Which means that we cannot leave this time bubble we're a part of, which cuts us off from the outside world.
Now the real question is, but the real question is, this is where the paradox comes in. Does that mean, oh wait, no, since we're stuck in a time loop, I remember now. If we destroy the delusion, we will go back in time, right? Or do we continue on forward? I don't know.
Probably because this is our delusion.
And since we all met here in Akiba, our delusion is limited to this one day in this one spot.
Which means the town is in a dangerous state. The reason and logic of the outside world no longer apply here.
So, it's less of a delusion sanctuary and more of a delusion biosphere.
Basically, to test the waters and to figure out how to spread it across the globe.
I'm sure the DAB loves calling it a sanctuary. It's more of a preserve, though, if you think about it.
Yep.
The semantics aren't important. What happens if things go on like this?
1 second, 1 minute, 1 hour, 1 day. The time difference between here and the real world will keep slipping.
Yeah, basically, the time will continue. Basically, both timelines will never be able to function.
And the farther removed we become, the less stable things will get. There's no telling what might happen.
Basically, Armageddon.
That doesn't sound good.
Yeah, this might rip apart time and space, might rip apart reality. Delusions may take over and then spill out to the rest of the world. I don't know. Probably one of those things.
Then we need to nullify this delusion as soon as humanly possible.
That's not going to be easy, though. The pink-caped weirdo is going to be anticipating that.
Yeah, and plus, we need to go and find the person that caused this.
But if we can destroy the delusion of the never-ending day, then all the other delusions will fall, right?
Well, I see some knowledge does manage to penetrate the incredible thickness of your skull. Impressive.
Yeah, Sonata.
Oh, shut up.
It's not just the delusion we have to destroy, though.
This will be the end. For real.
Yeah. Basically, once we end this entire thing is over. And at the end, the thing at this scale could literally, permanently erase everything. Heck, I know that you said that you'll be able to find each other, but on this scale, it could literally be so damaging that it could literally permanently erase that part of your mind.
Yeah. We have to completely wipe out the day we spent together.
I suppose we do, don't we?
Yeah, like I said, you have to. And like I said, the downside is, with this much magnitude, especially with the DAB there, it's going to be that much difficult and that much destructive and that much damaging to your brains. Well, not damaging, but it's going to remove that memory from your head so badly that even your feelings will not be able to hold it. Maybe.
And here we all thought we were prepared.
Doesn't bug me.
Hey, Reiji.
I'll get to stop babysitting you punks and we'll be freed from all these damn delusions. Finally get to live my life.
Ray. If ever there were a time to be honest with yourself, it would be now.
Yep.
You ever know me to say anything that isn't true?
You needn't pretend to have your life together around me. I can see right through that. Just be the child you are. You must realize, no? That even if the endless day is destroyed, that alone won't free you from the delusions.
Yep.
What do you mean?
Well, if you're talking about what's happening now, the delusion will continue moving forward no matter what.
I'm referring to the reason our memories still exist, even after our delusions are nullified.
Oh yeah, that's right. We still don't know why the delusions are, we still have the memories.
A phenomenon of which Asahi stands as living proof.
I do?
Well, yeah. Multiple people still have their memories.
You dreamed up the repeating day, did you not? Yet you haven't lost a single memory, despite the fact that your delusion was very definitely shattered. That's because you were and are still a deluser.
Because there's another delusion now.
I knew you were a smart one. Yes, another delusion was born.
Oh, that's right. Since the DB took over, all the delusions are back.
Just before the delusion of the repeating day was nullified, the delusion of the never-ending day came into existence. When one delusion was taken down, another was waiting in the wings.
So what you're saying is...
We're all...
There is no limit to the number of delusions one can be a part of. That is what's happening here.
Basically, they sound that's too much for my brain. I can't even figure it out right now.
The infinite potential of delusions.
Ah, there we go. Yeah. Basically, a whole bunch of delusions can appear. Basically collide, but the real question is, will they collide with against each other?
So I have other delusions in me too?
Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right. Well, of course, now that you say it like that, of course you would have some other delusions. Because think of it, you have one delusion of what you wanted to do, but now delusions change over time. Eventually, you start coming up with other delusions eventually. You gotta realize that there's always something else waiting to take the place of your other dream. You finish that dream, and then you come up with another one. Just think of it like that. Finish that, and then you move on to the next one. And then you move on to the next. You gotta keep making another one, and that's basically what delusions are. No matter how many dreams you complete, there's always going to be another one waiting. In this case, no matter what delusion you finish or destroy, another one will be right there waiting to take its place eventually.
I can't decide how you should all deal with this. Will you face your other delusions? Or will you avert your eyes? Will you live in a world of changing daily events? Or in an endless world where nothing changes?
We don't have the time to weigh our options like that.
Ah, but you must. At times like this in particular, it is imperative that you make the time to worry.
It's true, because if you go in without a clear head, you're basically going to go down to the ground fast.
But... Oh, it's getting late, isn't it? So, if only for a night, or whatever the equivalent is now, I'd suggest you worry well.
What do we want to do?
That's the spirit. Worry now while you're young. It gets much harder with age, if only for the wrinkles.
Ha! Oh man, so we gotta go to every single place. Okay, so we gotta go to every single person's delusion, basically, is what it's saying. Okay, got it. Wait, maybe he's not a... Wait, where's the... Oh, there it is. I was confused for a moment. Alright, we're gonna be jumping to each person's delusions, I guess. Let's move on. Alright guys, we're back, and we're gonna be starting with Katomi since she's like literally the only person here, and then we'll just go up this way and talk to everybody. Ah, this is gonna be very interesting.
Hey, not heading home?
No. I just figured I'd cool myself in this breeze a little.
You're lamenting the idea that you'll lose this place, aren't you?
Of course. This is the first place I've ever truly belonged.
But you can't bring yourself to go inside.
I was about to, before I was rudely interrupted.
Let's go with that.
No, you weren't. You don't have to lie to me.
I'm not.
Then go on in.
Now I've changed my mind.
Oh, for peace sakes.
I don't buy that.
Oh?
It's not your mind that's changed. It's you.
Oh, don't give me that pithy crap.
Well, if you won't hear it, then I don't want you getting within a 1-meter radius of me.
What?
Ooh.
I haven't heard you give anyone any radii for a while now.
Because nobody ever takes it seriously when I do.
Exactly.
Oh, for peace sakes.
Okay, you've clearly had something to say to me since you got here. So out with it. Now!
Oh, for peace sakes.
I just said it. I've noticed a real change in you since we first met.
Oh my gosh, I think this is the one I saw in my dreams one time.
I haven't changed a bit.
Then in that case, I imagine you've already decided what you want to do.
Of course! I intend to reduce Cannon to little bits of pink cape floating in the wind. Nothing more, nothing less.
Okay, maybe you haven't changed.
Yeah.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
But once the delusion is gone, you're going to forget all about our time together.
So what? I'll be relieved to finally forget all you losers.
You won't feel lonely? All right then.
Okay.
See you around. Don't catch cold now.
I will feel lonely. How could I not? Don't push your luck. Just let me be me until the end, okay?
I'm still here, Ko.
Oh man. Alright, let's move on to the next one. I'm probably just gonna enter each cutscene like I do with the side quests and just start it off like that. Alright, see you back. Alright, we're back and we're at the King's Palace.
You haven't gone home yet either, huh?
Yeah. So we're here on Saki's delusion to see what her thoughts are.
I've been considering that this might be our final encounter and just wanted to come here for some reason.
Yeah.
Hey, Asahi. Even if our memories of spending time with everyone disappear, do you think you'll still find me?
I thought finding people was your job.
Heh.
No, not for this one. You're the one who found me, not the other way around.
That's true.
Or maybe I should say that you found the other me. The one I could never bring myself to tell anyone about. Which is why I want you to find me again. If today does wind up being the end. I don't know if I can make it on my own. I was only able to be honest about myself because you were there for me.
Yeah, finally you stop being all high and mighty and finally decided to freaking be a regular, actual, realistic person.
It was a pretty embarrassing time for me, but thank you.
Hey, what are you saying all of a sudden?
Ah, Jesus.
Come on, don't get all blushy and make this weird. I'm thanking you, so just accept it.
Oh, Lord.
You're gonna make me blush too.
What's happening?
Sorry.
But I guess that's the one thing about you that hasn't changed in this whole ordeal, isn't it?
Yeah. For everything I've learned and all the character growth I've gone through, I'm still just a NEET.
Well, as a savior of Akihabara, I'd say you're a pretty rare breed.
Yep.
Well, I wouldn't be doing any of that if I hadn't met you, Saki. So, thanks.
That's true. Without her, none of this would have happened.
Huh? No, that's not...
You're blushing.
Come on, you're turning red now.
Ha!
You can't be so cavalier about saying such embarrassing stuff.
Oh, come on! It's true, though! Can you not say it? For the love of all that's even unholy, let him have his time.
He's thanking you. Just accept it, right?
Thank you, Pinkun!
Pinkun?
Don't tell me you forgot he was here. Sheesh. I stay quiet for a bit and you get lost in each other's eyes.
Ha!
That's not true, dingus.
Oh, Lord. That's how he's doing it.
Now you're stealing my lines? There we go, Saki. I like seeing you laugh at Asahi way more than seeing you blush over something.
Oh my gosh. Is there gonna be a choice here or is it not?
Pinkun.
But I wanted to say the same thing.
Hold on, what were we talking about again?
What?
We were thanking each other, dingus lord. Sheesh.
I knew that. I was just messing with you.
I refuse to believe the lies of a NEET.
Yeah, whatever, Pinkun.
Okay, simmer down now. No need to get fussy. Go right ahead.
Go ahead and what?
Huh? You just said you wanted to say thank you. Go ahead. I'm all ears.
I don't have to thank you for jack. I want to thank Saki.
Seriously?
Oh, for Pete's sakes, Pinkun.
Me?
You bet. A proper thank you has been a long time coming. Thank you for finding me, for one thing.
No. I should be thanking you for finding me. Even when I wasn't there for you, you still kept waiting for me and believing in me, didn't you?
Yep.
Of course I did. After all, I'm a familiar with a storied and honorable history bound to your family line, like I keep saying.
Yeah, supposedly.
Thank you, Pinkun. But what prompted this all of a sudden?
Well, I saw the two of you getting all mushy and I decided I wanted in. Besides, I also kind of felt like I had to say something, you know?
Well, these are the final events. I don't know if there's gonna be final side events. We might save that for the next video because, like I said, it's like we're spending some time with each of the characters right now, and more likely we may save the side events for next time. Unless there's like a bunch, which means I'm gonna have to dedicate an episode just for the side events. Probably something like something point something one or something about the events. Dion.
I do.
Since you're hanging around, I guess there's something I want to say to you too, Asahi.
Could you have phrased that in a way that made me sound any more like an afterthought?
Well, you are, so...
Yeah, what is it?
Thank you for believing in Saki.
Huh?
It's just an incidental bit of extra thanks, remember? I don't want to make a big deal out of it or anything.
Yeah, why not, Pinkun?
I mean, I won't, but why even bring it up in the first place?
You believed in something pretty out there. It was a reality that sounded a lot like delusion, but you believed it.
It's not like I didn't have my doubts.
That's not it, though. You also believed in Saki the whole time she was gone. And that made me really happy.
This is getting emotional. Well, it's not emotional for me, but this is getting pretty emotional, and I didn't expect it to be this long.
Yeah, no duh I believed in her.
Yeah?
I mean, we're friends.
Asahi.
Yep. Friends to the end, people.
I want to thank you too, Pinkun.
Yeah, you better thank me.
I want to thank you for... Wait. Now that I think about it, you didn't really do anything, did you?
Oh, here we go.
Come on, I'm the cute mascot character. Just having me around is more than enough. I lift your stupid spirits.
Well, I guess that's true. He does come in a pinch.
I guess you do. I mean it too. Having you around really does make things a lot better, so Thank you.
There we go.
Alright, why not?
What do you say we head home now?
Tired.
Well, I guess these two are gonna be heading off now.
Have a good night, Asahi.
Saki,
What is it?
have you decided what you want to do?
Yeah. And this is just a what if. Just saying. But
Yeah?
if all our memories together were to get wiped out, would you come find me again? For real?
Yeah. It's just a what if.
Yeah, what if?
But if it happens, I promise you I will. I will find you.
Then I'll promise you too.
Man, what is up with all this romantic stuff, for Pete's sakes? Man!
I'll try to find you again. That's the tomorrow I'm going to strive for.
Alright, well, that's the end there. See, what is up with all that romantic stuff? And also, I have to say this, I am kind of disappointed that we don't have Moe here, because that was her delusion that came out of. I'm actually really disappointed there, because she was like the only one that actually came about and actually stuck in the storyline for like appearing sometimes. But then after that point, she stopped. Kind of a little bit of a disappointment there. But still good. Still glad that they do remove them and not have them stay in the party whenever we do something like this. But let's move on to, I guess, the final four. Alright, be back. Alright, we're back, people.
I figured I'd find you here.
Hi, Asahi. Hey, do you remember? When we were little, we used to always make up secret bases to play around in.
Ah, that makes sense of why this delusion is yours. Now, but seriously, and real question is this gonna take a long time for you?
Of course I remember. We'd bring our most precious treasures into them so we could protect them with our lives.
Oh, so we're calling those treasures now?
Oh, come on, you were kids.
What do you mean?
Well, it seemed like all you ever brought were dirty magazines.
Oh! Wow! Wow! That was not I wasn't expecting that.
Really?
Wait, you seriously forgot about that?
Oh man, Asahi.
No, I just didn't exactly want to remember that part, I guess.
Yeah, that was unexpected here.
Well, once this is all over, neither of us is gonna remember a whole lot, even if we try.
Yep.
We'll forget it all.
Misaki.
We might, you guys might go back to the way you were. No, the real question is, are you guys gonna remember all your memories? Or are you just gonna have that feeling inside your heart saying that you were all brought here for some reason and just act like new people? And just be like new people and start a new chapter without your memories? Because that would actually be an interesting twist here, that you guys don't remember at all, and you just decide to hang out without the memories.
Everything about this long, looping day that I got to spend with you and your friends. And everything about Boss, Akari, and Aoi.
Does that mean you're not planning on...
No, not at all. Don't worry. Boss and the twins wouldn't want me to let them stand in the way of the truth. Personally, I'm proud of my delusion. The freedom fighters wanted to protect Akihabara, and that's exactly what they did. And they did it well. Or so I'd like to think anyway.
They did.
But there's one thing I can't quite accept.
What's that?
Yeah, I'm wondering about that too.
When Boss said the freedom fighters were disbanded, I can't accept that. Because even right this very minute, I'm performing my duties as the sub-boss of the Akihabara Freedom Fighters.
Makes a lot of sense there. Oh, what? That was it? Oh, well, that was good. Seriously, why was me getting Asaki the only one that got it? That went by quick. Alright, let's go down the street.
What's a geek like you doing in a place like this?
That's what I'm wondering.
Tachibana? What the hell? Don't sneak up on me like that.
Well, you're standing here.
I wasn't sneaking. Why so jumpy? Wait, you weren't just thinking lewd thoughts or anything, were you?
Heh,
No.
probably.
If you say so. I was just thinking, this all feels so video gamey, right? You see it all the time. The night before the final battle, one of the heroes goes off by himself and gets lost in thought for a while.
Leave me alone.
And then decides what to do with himself.
Alright, whatever you say. We'll just assume that your lewd thoughts weren't directed at anyone I know.
Nah.
This really is like something out of a game, though, isn't it?
Yeah, nullifying delusions and chasing down mysteries.
There's even a mysterious evil organization. And we've acquired weird-ass special powers that we use in battle.
Yeah. Funny how you're saying that this feels like a video game when you're literally in a video game. But of course, I'm sorry about that. But of course, you can't break the fourth wall, unfortunately. If you did, that would be pretty awesome, though.
Yeah, it's exceedingly game-like, come to think of it.
Even this conversation we're having right now feels like an RPG trope.
Oh, God, Jesus! Oh, my Lord! Stop! Okay, now it started... Okay, now it started to be like, oh, yeah, what's up?
Right now?
Yeah, right now! You guys are doing it right now!
You feel it too, don't you? It's like we're just a few scenes from the ending. Wonder how many games I've got that I've given up on right before the ending.
That's true. Heck, some of the games I'm still trying to get back to.
I totally get what you're saying.
Yeah, you're not the only one, man. Jesus. Trust me, I have a backlog of games I'm trying to finish. And unfortunately, some of them I started and unfortunately still trying to finish. Oh, my Lord. But seriously, they're like breaking the fourth wall unintentionally right here.
And I finally understand why I've never been able to clear all those games. I didn't want them to end. I wanted to keep on adventuring forever. I'd rather do that than save the world.
You mean...
Yep.
But this is a story we have to end. I'm no player this time.
Hilarious.
I'm one of the heroes of this story. Well, a party member at least.
Sweet mother of God. My gosh, I think Yamato, like, these guys are unintentionally breaking the fourth wall here.
Yamato.
But why? Why is it that even if I do save the world, nobody's gonna remember it?
Yeah, trust me, it's one of those other RPG tropes.
So what? Even if nobody remembers we still saved the world, we can honestly tell people that too.
Not if we don't remember doing it. How can we gloat if we don't even remember what we did?
Ah, here we go. Here's gonna go the back and forth.
I think you know the answer to that. Just keep the Chuny spirit alive in your heart.
Hey, you steppin'?
Probably.
No, I'm not stepping, you dweeb. What I'm saying is, it's always been our destiny to save the world. That's just the role we've been given.
Yep, the role that you've been given as game characters.
Huh?
In all the stories you've encountered, how many people have wound up saving the world?
A lot?
And after they did, how many were even accepted into the worlds they saved?
I see your point.
It's true. Not many people will accept you. Many games have games where you save the world, but then you get forgotten for history. And then we go to the sequel! And then you start over!
All the protagonists we've fallen in love with over the years have met with fates just like ours, haven't they?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess they did. And they're always saving the world without anybody knowing about it.
Yep.
See? And weren't they much more awesome for having done it that way?
No need to get rhetorical. We both know the answer to that.
Of course we do.
Then I'll just have to join them. I'll save the world, then disappear into the annals of history. A nameless hero, existing only in legend.
Yep. At least you can make that. That's so philosophical how many of the legends we have today could be legends that could have existed in real life. Who knows? Who knows? Hopefully one day we know the truth, but if not, then I'm just glad that we have them. Alright, we got 2 more people, and like I said, we're just gonna have to end. Like I said, we're almost, it's like taking me a bunch of time here. So let's continue on. Ah, we're back.
Oh, hey, Asahi.
What's up, Nippity?
What's up, bunny girl?
I see you're still stuck in Akihabara, too.
Wait, don't tell me you can't get home.
My place is just next to Akiba, which means it's just barely included in the bubble. So I'm okay, I think.
Okay, so barely.
Though I guess that's not really that okay, is it?
Yeah, you could have actually left, but
Yeah, that seems pretty not okay to me.
yeah, because you gotta barely squeeze in there.
But for the moment, I am okay, I think. Or part of me is, anyway.
Is that why you're here? To kind of make yourself more okay?
This is where it all started for me. I had so many people cheering me on, even if it was just a delusion. And once that delusion ended, I had to go back to being an ordinary girl.
Yep, that's up and coming idol.
Nobody's cheering for me anymore. Not in real life. And when I think about that, I get really scared.
Do you want someone to cheer for you then?
Huh?
Let's all cheer for Bippity!
Or do you want to be the one cheering? I remember what you said on the stage. Every word. Ryu Momose, age 14, signing on.
Yep,
I like collecting pink accessories, and I hate bugs.
yep, we're gonna go through the bio of Ryu again.
And what's your dream for the future?
To become a top idol.
An idol upon idols, among idols, sorry.
And what do you want from the people living here?
To make them smile, and to cheer them on.
Dude, I'm trying not to interrupt, but I'm trying to put some things in here so you guys don't get bored, but I think I might just be quiet for the time, because I don't really know how to make conversation. But yeah, to cheer everyone on.
See?
You're right. I need to start cheering for these people.
And I'll cheer for you while you do.
And we'll cheer for you as well, even though we're not in this world.
Huh?
Even if anything and everything turns out to be a delusion, even if I forget all about the events of this day, I'll cheer for you, Nippity.
Yep, because hey, might as well. Cheer for the person you don't remember for.
Thank you very much. But why is it that even though your words make me so happy, my heart hurts so much?
Ooh,
Are you
that's bad.
alright?
It's just such a wonderful feeling to have people cheering for you. I want everyone to know what that feels like. So I'm going to become a top idol and cheer for every single person living in Akihabara no matter what.
That's the real we know and love.
And I'm going to make them all smile.
That's the way. And I know you can make that happen, Nippity. In fact, I can even guarantee it.
I got a guarantee from a NEET.
Hey, what a better guarantee than anybody.
It's just as good as any.
But thank you very much. You've made me feel a lot better.
Looks like you got your answer.
I'm going to cheer for the world. So Asahi, I want you to cheer for me.
Alright, that's actually pretty good. And then we got Reiji, and then that's where we're gonna end the night. And then we're gonna see how many events there is, and I might just leave them for the next video, for the final battle. Who knows? Now let's move on to Reiji.
Hmm?
Oh, hey.
Hey,
Well, if it isn't Asahi.
Sup?
What's up? Checking out the nightlife?
no, not exactly.
Yeah, you should try it sometime.
How about you, Reiji? Are you on your way home or something?
Does it look like I'm going home?
Not particularly.
Let me ask you something. What does this delusion look like to you?
I'm not exactly sure. Some kind of digital something or other?
That's what I think of it.
Well, yeah, that's pretty much accurate, I guess. Even I couldn't figure it out at first. But when my delusion formed, the stores around here started doing really well.
What do you mean?
I realized it once my delusion was destroyed. I was living in a digital world.
How did you pull that off?
This could be an interesting conversation.
I saw everything in zeros and ones. Makes sense that the delusion I spawned made the whole world that way.
That is very... you.
True enough.
It's cynical is what it is. If this digitization spreads, it'll make everything binary. But if we destroy the delusion of the eternal day, all the other delusions will go with it. Nothing left at all. Just zeros, no ones. And in the end, we humans are the ones responsible for making that final call.
True enough.
The answer I've been seeking is right at hand, and yet...
You're afraid of what'll happen when you reach that answer, aren't you?
Yeah, that's exactly it. The answer I wanted wasn't a 0 or a 1, it was something more ambiguous. So I've been turning my eyes away from the answer right under my nose.
And now that it's like right next to you, you're trying to grab it, right?
Not like me, is it?
But that is the real you, isn't it?
I don't want to admit it if it is.
That's a bad habit a lot of adults have, isn't it? Seeking out an answer only when that answer is convenient, I mean.
Oh man, that's kinda true.
It may well be.
Personally, I wouldn't say I'm particularly smart, and I used to absolutely hate tests when I was little. But no matter how poorly I did on them, I never worried about it.
And why's that?
Well, because whether I got a 0 or a 1, I still failed, right?
True enough.
I wouldn't say you're particularly smart either.
Yes, you're like literally not that smart.
Well, I am a NEET after all. How smart can I be? But you're the real idiot here.
Am I now?
You need to just find your answer, no matter what it might be. You're a kid who never quite learned how to grow up, aren't you?
Guilty as charged.
Hey, aren't we all?
I couldn't have put it better. I've grown up in years, but not in my heart. I'm still just a snot-nosed little brat.
And there you have it. A perfect 0-point answer. Take pride in it and face the truth.
Your stupidity may have just saved me, kid.
Hey, why not? Jay, just because we grew up doesn't mean we have to lose the kid in us.
Guess I never had to worry about the answer in the first place.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's enough RPG-style encouragement for one day.
Oh my gosh, yes I know. We're all doing RPG stuff.
I'd better get home and get some rest.
Is it gonna be? Oh, that's not gonna be. At least have me teleport into the house. At this point, I wonder if they're still out. Hold up, I want to see. Oh no, they're gone. I can tell because Kotomi is gone. Now Konomi is Kotomi, the one in this game. Konomi's with an N. All right. Now it's time for us to go in and see. Let's see you back inside, and probably a surprise event. Alright, we're back, people.
There's no place like home.
Yep. And right now, the journey is upon us.
Thanks, guys. I feel like I can actually do this now.
I'll try to find you again. That's the tomorrow I'm going to strive for. I'm going to cheer for the world. So Asahi, I want you to cheer for me.
Oh man, are we going in the order that we didn't? Well, it looks like they're going in the order that we didn't go through. Yep.
I'll save the world, then disappear into the annals of history. A nameless hero, existing only in legend.
Yeah, Katomi's gonna be the last one. Oh no.
Don't push your luck. Just let me be me until the end, okay?
Guess I never had to worry about the answer in the first place.
Yeah, but like I said, I am kind of disappointed. I am still disappointed that Moe is not in this cutscene, and the other maid, and the trap as well. Only Pinkun is like the only one that's been around. which saddens me because that could have been so good to see Moe talk about what she did, having the maid, Kotomi's maid. Sorry, I'm trying to remember everyone. Kotomi's maid with her when she's looking at her delusion, and having Hazuki, I think was her name is. Probably got that wrong. More like it might be not the right name. Be like at the bar helping them out. It's unfortunate though.
Even right this very minute, I'm performing my duties as the sub-boss of the Akihabara Freedom Fighters.
Yep. Say everybody one last time before we go on to the final battle.
All right. I know what I have to do.
From midnight to daytime. Alright, we're back, we're awake, and, well, we're gonna head back to the usual spot. See you back. Alright, we're back, guys, and everybody's here.
Good morning.
Sup?
Wait, huh?
Yo, you're late.
Again.
We were just about ready to leave without you.
Why do we even bother setting a schedule at this point?
Yeah, why? There's no point at all.
This is why it sucks to have to rely on me.
Hey, he is your leader.
Did you at least wash your face before you left your apartment?
We've been waiting for you.
You ready for what's in store?
Yep, the final battle is upon us, people.
You're the last to arrive, Asahi.
You guys.
Have you all decided what to do?
I'm going to find everyone again.
I'm going to cheer for the world.
I'm gonna become a hero.
I'm going to tear that freak a new one.
That's one thing.
I'm going to get my answer.
I'm gonna fulfill my sworn duty.
Yep, and we're gonna keep playing this game to the end. That's our duty. That's ours.
And I'm going to tell you all later.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
After all the after everything that you did to help them finance it, you're telling me you don't know yours?
That's a very Asahi thing to say.
Yep.
Yeah, it really is.
It wouldn't be a sigh if you already had the answer.
The hurdles are all set up in front of us.
Wait, what the heck? Okay, sorry, I had to say this. I was like thinking in my head, but I think I just heard Mizuki's voice through Reiji's voice. I think there was some mix up here, but I think that was Reiji. I may have to watch the video again just to hear that.
If anyone dares to get nervous now, they'll have to deal with me.
That's one thing.
I'm actually kind of excited about this.
Yeah, we're all excited, people. We're heading off to the final journey, which will be at the next episode because, yeah, I didn't expect us to be taking this long.
Me too. And you can count on me to see it through.
You all look so determined. So, let me tell you this not as an information dealer, but as a friend. Last night at UBX, during the broadcast, a new Delusionscape entrance appeared. This is the final delusion, I believe. The one to end all delusions.
The delusion to end all delusions.
Thank you very much, Akemi.
I feel like that was a reference.
It's nothing, really. You've all got my heart pounding harder than it has in quite a while. So, go. All of you. Go to your destinies.
The destinies of the final battle.
Let's do this.
I look forward to the day we meet again.
Yep, the day where we can all be friends and not be strangers. Time loading. By examining Asahi's bed, you can adjust the time of day arbitrarily as required by the plot. Because time is, as they say, little more than a construct. Wait, what? By examining Asahi's bed, you can adjust the time of day. So wait, does that mean? Oh, so that means I can end the day when I want to? That's basically what it's saying. Okay, so I see 3, I see 4, 5. Okay, I see 5 delusions here. I mean, sorry. I see 5 things here. It looks like these are going to be the final characters that are going to be the final, the final characters here. So I don't know if this is going to be all of them, possibly not, but this is the end. So that's which is why I was going to decide whether or not to do those in the same video or wait. But it looks like I'm going to be waiting for the next video for the final battle and for the final journey. Yeah. So, which means, like, this is going to be the end of the episode. Sorry. I haven't eaten yet. What the heck was that? Oh, it's just that. So yeah, well that means we're gonna end the video now. Possibly the next video is just gonna be side events, depending how long it is. If the side events take up the entirety of my time, then I'm more likely gonna be putting that as its own episode. The final episode before the final episode. But for now, hope you enjoyed today's video. Sorry that we weren't able to make the final journey together today, but yeah, didn't expect it to take that long. But like I said, hope you enjoyed today's video. Like and subscribe down below. Comment down below if you like today's video. Press the little bell next to the subscribe button so you be notified whenever my videos come up, or just come to my channel, because YouTube, obviously doesn't know what to do. And also, with the bell, I have heard and seen that if you press the bell, it's gonna give you an option between sometimes and all. Press the all one so you be notified all the time whenever my videos come up. And also share my video, because the final battle to see whether my evil empire will rise here is about to begin. Well, almost about to begin. And yeah, and if I forgot anything, I'll let you know in the next episode. But for now, that's about it. Alright, my dark minions dismissed!